6'6". Number 2,
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jennings in at the 2 spot. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Patrick Williams is out there with Skinny. And it's Duran in at the center, filling out the middle. Another NBA season, Clark, upon us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie, the ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
Driving in, tipped away, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And here's Denver. And here is Murray, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Lowry finds Jokic. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Jokic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nuggets. Cunningham passes to Duran. And here's Ivy. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Outside Lowry. And here's Jokic outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. When it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Pistons. Jennings can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Here's Ivy, following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Jennings. Cunningham for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stolen away. Now Detroit moving it up. Skinny gets the bucket.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
The time is now, Pistons Nation. Give it up for your Pistons hype squad. A Pistons fan now on the court. It's your hype squad. Everybody get down.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's Jokic, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Now here's Murray. Porter looking it over. Clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Pass to Ivy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Got a hand on it, and they get it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jokic. Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Duran finds Williams. Duran trying to break free, and the rejection by Lowry.
Still, Pistons basketball.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Jennings. Still without a basket. Murray kicks to Jokic. Great defense that time from Duran.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Cunningham. Rebound by the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Pulls up for three. Here's Duran. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against it. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
So it's the Pistons now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Murray after the basket by Detroit. Jokic passes to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get live now for your Detroit Pistons. Yes, sir.
And one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
You brought up their accuracy from three-point range, and that made such a difference in so many of their games last season. When that shot was dropping for them, they were very tough. Cunningham outside. Pistons passing it around. Inside. Ivy with the bucket. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Pass to Porter. Left side Lowry. Murray outside. Off target from outside. The Pistons trail it. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Back to Williams. Ivy with it. Fires from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Lowry. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. He had 15 points last outing. Duran finds Cunningham. Back to Duran. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And stolen by Williams. Here is Skinny. He's guarded by Jennings. Ivy against Porter. Duran with a screen on Porter. Here's Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Jennings. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Here is Skinny. Cunningham outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Jennings. Williams with the block. Cunningham for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pistons lead by 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, guys, we've also seen them do a great job with steals. I know that's a stat that can cut both ways. It's not always meaningful, but those turnovers forced can turn into easy baskets at times.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there.
Let's hear it for you.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
English against Gordon. Here's Brown. To end the drought, Stewart with the steal. Oh, and here we go with English and nobody back.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Beasley. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown is checked in for the Nuggets. That one misses. The Nuggets trail. Here's Johnson over English. Johnson can't hit. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Got that one up quick.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Holmes. To the middle. With the fadeaway. Brown's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Here's Holmes. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Pistons leading by 5. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Gordon inside. Brown on him. And the basket is good.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Stewart. Back to Brown. Stewart, a screen for Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Line for Detroit. Brown taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. Now Brown hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holmes. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Nice release on that jumper by Brown. He was locked into that one.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Easily outside. Puts it up. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson surveying the floor. Gordon dishes to Brown. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's the Pistons now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. English outside. Pass to Stewart. Easily outside. Lets it fly. Denver grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Brown. The Pistons lead it. Misses the layup.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown, the pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Stewart against Holmes. Holmes setting the pick for Brown. Pass to Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Beasley with it. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Patrick Williams is out there with George, and it's McKenzie in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, here's Jokic. 16 feet away, uses the glass to drop it in. Jokic has got 8.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Pass to Skinny. Now, here is George. Cunningham outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. And it's Gordon missing. The Pistons shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here is Skinny. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Here's McKenzie. Johnson with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ivy. And taken away by Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. For 3, Murray. And again, Denver, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The shot by Ivy, no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Murray against Cunningham. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. They could use a bucket. And George, here we go. And it's good on the way in. George has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Detroit. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And Watson slams it in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Williams. Murray against Cunningham. Takes it inside, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And here is Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Skinny. Cunningham kicks to Williams. Over Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here is Skinny. We saw him with 29 points last game. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Johnson. How he did last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And that one misses. A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for George. And it's Howland in for Skinny. Good on the second free throw. Now Cunningham. He has 7. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Strawther's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 7, Julie Strawther.
Ivy with it. 9-point game his last outing. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Lowry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Give us a round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And how about first in terms of three-point shooting, the damage they do from beyond, maybe the biggest offensive weapon in our league.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. On defense, Detroit. Here's Murray up on top. 6 points for him. Pass to Jennings. Floats one. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Pulls up on the wing. And the jumper is good. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jennings taking his time here. Pass to Strother. Murray outside. Lowry a screen on Cunningham. And the dunk by Lowry.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
And here is Duren. Now Williams. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. You can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Beasley in for Cunningham. And a switch here also for Denver. Holmes checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Strother. Ivy defending. Jennings can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Beasley finds Duren. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jennings passes to Lowry. Jennings against Beasley. Poked loose and stolen by Ivy. To the left wing. Here's Holland. And the rejection by Holmes. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. And it's Brown in for Jaden Ivey. And Denver also making a switch. Christian Brown's checked in for the Bulldozer. Now, here's Stewart. On the wing, Brown. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
The Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Jennings. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jennings has got his first points in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Brown outside. With the teardrop. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Here's Brown. Pass to Jennings. Puts up a 3. That one misses.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Beasley for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Beasley's got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock them down from behind the arc.
Now, here's Holmes. Out to the right wing. There's the lob to the hoop. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
English, he's checked in for Detroit. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Beasley. Here's Brown. Stewart with the screen on Brown. Brown against Brown. Outside, English. They grabbed their own miss. Beasley against Jennings. No good from Beasley.
2 minutes.
The Nuggets trail by 7.
2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Brown finds Holmes. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And there's Porter on the assist by Holmes.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Pass to Stewart.
Nuggets foul. Holmes. First personal foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
.132 left here in the second. And here's English for 3. Jennings with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pistons leading by 5. And English kicks to Brown. Now here's Beasley. 9 points last game. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Porter against Stewart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver.
Mike Porter Jr. 1 shot.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Now, here's Brown. He has 5. To the inside. Here's Beasley. Denver grabs the miss.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Brown. fires from way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
If you're not making shots, you got to impact the game in other ways. So I thought our defense was terrific. Now we just got to find a way to make some open looks, get to the basket, and keep that defense at a high level.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Detroit Pistons.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. All right, Court Cam Sam wants to know, who's the better actor between Shaq and Kenny?
Well, I think Shaq is the kind of actor that belongs on daytime television. But me, I'm built for the big screen.
Stop playing, Kenny. You know they call me Samuel L. Jackson for a reason.
Nobody calls you that.
Yeah, they do, Ernie.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Pistons leading by 5. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Jamal Murray. Porter is out there with the bulldozer. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jennings and at the shooting guard. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside Jennings. Good on the triple. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Taken away by Williams. Cunningham outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 4. Lowry passes to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Duran. Poked away. Now here's Williams. Now recovering. Duran the pass to Williams. That 3 off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Drills the three-pointer.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Johnson, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th, Jamal Murray.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Lowry setting the pick for Murray. 5 to shoot. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. And Lowry throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Pass to Skinny. Back to Cunningham. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this hand.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Here's Porter. A putback. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Duran. And here is Williams. Off target from 3-point range. Porter against Cunningham. Murray outside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Jennings. Cunningham's shot is off.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Lowry dishes to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
1 shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kenzie passes to Duran. Now here's Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson against Williams. Back to Johnson. Outside Jennings. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy against Murray. The kick out to Cunningham. Cranes the 3-pointer. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Williams. Not loose. Ivy passes to McKenzie. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Pistons. Johnson's shot is off. Murray against Cunningham. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry up top, defended by Duran. And the dunk by Lowry.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Georgia's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Williams. And Denver with a change here, too. Strother's checked in. Here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Nuggets head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Skinny. To the paint. Here's Holland. He's covered by Watson.
Watson. First personal foul.
For Detroit, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
At the line for 2, Holland.